everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about today's flashcard mashup. The cards that I created came out so much better than I thought. Check these out. Oh, they are so bright, so colorful. We were able to do it by just mashing some flashcards together. Let's get started with our project today. So for the flashcard mashup today, we're going to be using the Sunshine Sayings bundle. I love the stamp set, lots of sentiments. Sentiments are just my favorite. We've got some really great images here, and check out this bundle. Oh, we have some wonderful framelits here. We've even got some words that we can cut out. Congrats, sunshine, love, and hope. And of course, we've got a flower, a heart, and another little flower here. So let's go ahead and talk cardstock that we're going to be using today. So I'm going to use the Stampin Up Whisper White Thick cardstock. I really love this for card bases. I've got 3 of those. Those are cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So I've got 3 of those. And then my flashcard pieces, I have, let's see, I've got Bermuda Bay, Peekaboo Peach, and Flirty Flamingo. And then of course I've got my 3 pieces of the flashcard, and that is in Whisper White. Now I'll have all those measurements there at SimplySimpleStamping.com so you can check it out. But let's go ahead and start with our little pieces here. Guys, this is just one of my favorite little new techniques. I think I'm going to be using it a lot. I'm going to stack the 3 of those together and tear. Woo, that's tough stuff, huh? Then we're gonna come to the other side and tear again. Now, I'm just simply going to take these and go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna come over 1 and go 1, 2, I can't get it, 3. 1 more, and we scoot over 1 more. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So there are my pieces. You need to decide if you want the torn edge out or if you want it down, because it does give it 2 different looks. So what we're gonna do is we want the straight edges, we want those to be hidden. So what we're going to do is we're gonna take the piece that's there in the middle. I'm going to put snail all the way down, and then we're just barely going to touch that to one side there. And again, really all we're doing is hiding that harsh edge. So we've got that. We're going to go ahead and repeat that with our other pieces. All right, those are all ready to go. I'm going to set these off to the side. Now some of that adhesive is showing, so I'm going to make sure I set it off to the side with the adhesive side up so they don't accidentally, I don't want to stack them or anything. And now we're going to come in and we're going to do some work with our flashcard pieces and our framelits. I really prefer to use my magnetic platform on this because these are kind of a tight fit, so we want to make sure we get them really good. I'm going to start with the flower because I find that's the easiest. And I'm just going to be real honest, we want to get as close to the edges as possible because we've got a lot to fit on here. So the first one, let's put the flower, and then I'm going to put love. Again, I'm just going to tilt it so I can get as much of it as I can. And then I'm going to take hope, and it looks like we can fit that one right there. So that's going to get us 3 pieces. Let's run this through the Big Shot, and you can see these just pop right out. I've just got some little pieces. You know, we do have that fabulous brush, but you know what? They fall right out. So I think we're good there. And then of course we've got our love and hope as well. Now for the next 2, we're actually going to put the flower down here at the bottom, and we want to be able to cut out the word sunshine and the word congrats out of our next 2 pieces. So you can see I'm going to put sunshine upside down. That's going to fit in there really well. Yes, I am losing that tiny little bit of an edge, but trust me, when it's on the card, you're not even going to notice. We'll run this one through. All right, I've got those. I want you to hang on to these pieces. You guys know we're going to use every little bit, so let's hold on to those. Now we're going to do our congrats, and that's going to be done in the exact same way, except it looks like on congrats I don't necessarily need to turn the word over, but you have some ability to kind of wiggle things around. As long as we get everything in there, we are good. So we'll get the last of our Big Shot work done. All right, let's put these cards together. So what I like to do when I was doing this one, I kind of like to lay my pieces out I don't have any adhesive on the back of it yet, of course, except that little bit that was on there, but that's okay. We just don't want to stick them down yet because I found when it came to using the framelits, especially some of these longer ones, I really wanted to play with the spacing. All right, so that's my general layout. I'm happy with it. You might notice you can flip these around any which way you want. So you do have some options there, but again, we're not going to adhere anything down. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with the Hope and Love card. Now, I want to adhere this down, but on this card in particular, I need a little room to stamp. So I'm going to leave that spot open. So you can see I've kind of moved it a little bit down to the corner. I'm now going to bring in the two words, and I'm going to be using the oh so wonderful, the fine tip glue pen. And before I start adding glue, I do need to tell you, if you caught any of the edge of that framelit, and listen, you will, don't worry about it, but we do want to take any of those, and we're just going to kind of round it out so we don't have that harsh edge. We'll do that to all three. I cannot talk up the silicone craft sheet enough. I'm telling you, I love this thing. It keeps my surface nice and clean from any glue. So I'm just going to take my fine tip glue. We're just going to add it. Remember, it can come out, I'm not going to say it can come out fast, but you don't want to, don't really squeeze on that bottle and you'll have glue everywhere. But we do want to make sure that we get all these little thin lines and get the glue, the adhesive on there. I can now just adhere that down. And I'll tell you what I like to do. I know I haven't done my Hope and Love yet, but let me show you. I just like to take my silicone mat again. So if anything might possibly seep through there, this is just going to give me the ability to give that a nice press, but I'm not going to have a mess. All right, so I've got my Hope and Love on there, but you know what? It just says Hope Love. I need an and. Let me show you what we're going to do. In the stamp set, there is a and hugs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little scrap here that we used. I'm coming in with a Bermuda Bay ink pad. This is the only ink pad we're going to be using. And I'm just going to ink up the and, that's all. Oh, let's stamp it about right here. And then I'm going to come in with a 1/2-inch circle punch, and we'll just punch that out. And I kind of like the look of a Stampin' Dimensional on this one. And so let's add our dimensional right there. Now we're going to come back in with the stamp set. So we've got a lifetime of Hope and Love. We'll stamp this at the top, and there you've got it. So there's one card done. My last two cards, I'm just going to center those up. Just as we did before, we're going to do our sunshine, and we will add our flower down here at the bottom. Then on our congrats, let's, how about we go congrats here, and then the flower up here at the top. All right, I've got those two done. So let's come in with the So Happy For You. And we'll just stamp this down at the bottom of congrats. Perfect. Now let's come in with the sunshine. Now I have the stamp that says You Are My, but you know what? I was kind of struggling with where to go with that. So let me show you what we're going to do. Remember when I said not to throw this away? That's because we're going to come in and use that. I'm going to come in with the You Are My Sunshine, and let's just stamp that right here. Now we can come in, you can either hand cut that. I've got the new classic label punch, and you know what? It's just perfect for this. So let's slide that in. It gives us just that nice little point here at the end. True, we didn't get the whole thing, but all we need is You Are My. And now let's put a little adhesive on the back, and we are simply going to tuck that back behind here. Oh, it looks like I need to trim it down. That's not a problem. We'll just trim that down a little bit, line that up, and now we have a You Are My Sunshine. Let's go ahead and bring in all three cards. And there you go. There is a new flashcard mashup. I hope that you guys enjoyed those cards. You got so many opportunities to change up these colors and of course change up the sentiments and have some fun with all the great sentiments that come in the Sunshine Sayings bundle. Lots of fun. Guys, I hope you're going to give these a try. Now, if you need to see pictures, you want some more measurements, things like that, you can find all of that at simplysimplestamping.com. Look for the July 28th, 2016 blog post. You're going to see everything. And if you need to order any of the supplies I used, not a problem. There's a picture right there. Just click on the picture. It's going to take you right to my online store so you can order the supplies that you need. So be sure to check it out. Now, I also have available for you flashcards to go. If you love the idea of flashcards, but cutting's not your thing, well, I get it. And I have got something fabulous for you called Flashcards To Go. And this is where everything is all cut, the cardstock scored, you've got your flashcard pieces, your flashcard 2.0 pieces, envelopes. Yeah, you're pretty much ready to go. So you can find that at simplysimplestamping.com as well. Look in the pink menu bar, you'll see Flashcards To Go, and you can order the color families that suit you. So guys, thank you again for being here. I hope you enjoyed the project today. Have a fabulous day. Can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.